Blitz fans. Hello, Blitz fans of all ages. It's me, Plumcastle, here with another video. In this video, I will be talking about the statistics in the Galactic Riches event in World of Tanks Blitz. What I think about it, what I think is a good thing to try to work for, what do I think is not, how you should go about trying to earn Golden Globes in the first place, which is the main currency for the event, and so on and so forth. First of all, starting off with the page for the Galactic Riches. You can see on the left side we have all the deals for Golden Globes, and on the right side all the deals for what you are trying to collect into your, like, for example, you could buy a camo, XP, and the like with the Golden Globes. Now, for reference, I have about 16 million credits, 66 complete certificates for 9 hour of premium. I have over 1,300 epic crew XP boosters, and then over 1,000 free XP boosters, over 600 normal XP boosters, 1,300 it's a little bit hard to see, but the reload boosters, or the consumable cooldown boosters, I should say, and about 1,000 credit boosters, and 252 Golden Globes, which I did not purchase. I actually got that simply by playing tanks for an hour using boosters, which I will show you in a minute. So there are multiple ways to get the globes. You can buy them straight here, and then you can also get them for playing in battles with boosters, on which Wargaming themselves stated here. If you install 4 epic boosters, do note they do have to be epic as far as I am aware. You will earn 18 Golden Globes, with the one caveat that you have to get 200 XP per battle, which should not be a challenge. I rarely see anyone getting 200. It's usually if you're just sitting in a game and not playing, in which case this video is probably not very helpful, because you'll be sitting in battle not doing anything, so there's really nothing useful here. And as for what to try to get, I would not suggest trying to get the XP, the free XP. You get so much of it already, for most people anyway. It might be really hard for some, but it's just not a rare enough resource to try to get, in my opinion. I do not get the premium account at all. You are literally trading premium account to buy premium account, which doesn't really make sense. Unless somehow it's more premium account than spending all those 9 hours, which I actually doubt. I doubt very much, actually. There are gold boosters, which are very decent if you're just trying to get more gold. I think that is an okay thing. Of course, these are all just my opinion. Getting this would not be high priority for me unless you're really, really trying to grind a tank that you really don't like. Do note there are only 2 of them though, so that would be times 10 for 2 games. And then we have the Galactic Riches profile background, which is what I am personally trying to achieve, as I think it looks very good, especially with the purple avatar that I have for Mad Games. There is also the Jupiter camo, I believe it is called, and this is an interesting camo. I think it looks okay on certain tanks like the Emil 1, FCM50T maybe. Tanks from the AMX series I don't think look tremendous. Maybe okay on the Bat Chat. I don't know. Not a very versatile camo in my opinion. Tank destroyers only get the Jupiter pattern on the turrets, not on the head, because they have no head. And then the Cromwell. The Cromwell looks interesting with it. The only problem I have with the camo is that it is such a high price at 3,000 globes, which I think even if you were to play 1 hour every day during the event, always having the 4 boosters installed, and getting about 250 globes in that hour like I did, you still would not get enough for the camo, which is kind of expensive. And then there, of course, is the Galactic Container, which might be one of the better things to try to go after if you have a lot of currency. And from what I've seen from other people opening it so far, the part of a camouflage for the MS1 seems like 100% drop chance, though I'm not 100% sure about that. Don't worry about it. From what I've seen, it looks like a total garbage item. It just sits in your garage doing nothing. You can't even exchange it for XP, it seems. And then you have the certificate for 1 hour of premium account. I don't know. I'm not a huge premium user. And then, of course, you've got the parts for tanks, which I think are the other biggest drop chance or highest drop chance for the containers. You'll most likely see these items, and since the tanks drop in 4 to 30 parts, they seem relatively easy to get if you pour enough credits or boosters into this. The Lucky Clover avatar, just another avatar. Again, free XP is usually a pretty expendable resource for the most part. Gold is, from what I've seen, is not a tremendous drop chance, and it's usually not very much. In fact, the 750 gold here, I believe, is a 1% drop chance, which is not very good at all. But the interesting thing is, if you get enough parts, you could, if you don't have the tanks already, you could combine the parts and get the tank, and then if you get enough parts again, you can then rebuild the tank, use it, and actually get gold out of it, which is kind of nice. And those are all the rewards that you could try to go for. There are also this purchasing of the globes instead of grinding, and I have not done everything, so there might be some slight error here, but I do think if you just grind by using your boosters in every single battle you play, you can actually get slightly more than just buying it all up front. For example, looking at this 100 globes for the 30 standard XP boosters, which you can see I have the least of, and for 30 boosters you can get the 100 globes. But we also know that we can get 18 globes a game just using the 4 epic boosters. Again, that's epic, not rare as far as I know. So with the 100 globes divided by the 18 that we are going to receive each game that we get over 200 XP and that we are running all 4 boosters with, that gives us 5.5, which we then multiply by the 4 boosters we are using each game, giving us about 22 boosters. So by just purely grinding and playing the game, you will spend about 22 boosters in order to get 100 just through playing. And 22 most definitely is less than 30, so I would not actually recommend getting this bundle until like the very end when you're kind of done playing and you still have boosters left over. I would recommend grinding first just to get a little bit more value for what you're spending. And then, of course, everything else is smaller. For example, you could exchange your reload or the consumable cooldown boosters for 50 globes. Some premium account, which I think I will do because I use so little of it. And then there's also the credits, which you could actually just get at any time, considering the fact that credits are a very easy resource to get. You get them every game, and if you have a lot of them sitting around, I do think it's okay to just buy a few of those because you're not losing any more than you would at the end. For example, if I spent that 16 million into these globes now versus 16 million of my credits into the globes at the end of the event, nothing would change because I have not used boosters, or like the boosters, since I have been using them, if that makes sense. Currently, we have 8 days and 10 hours left on the event, which is actually quite a while. Lots of interesting rewards and some, again, very bizarre rewards. Hope you all enjoyed, and as always, have fun, good luck, and happy tanking.